we have a unanimous decision. Score totals. Judge at ringside, Eric Marlinski scores about 117 to 111. Judges Steve Weisfeld and Don Ackerman scores about 116 to 112. All three in favor of the winner. And still undefeated, now the WBC Diamond Belt champion, Mikey Garcia.
Mikey Garcia, perfect 37-0 with an impressive victory, the biggest win of his career against former 4 Division champion Adrian Broner. Let's go up to Jim Gray.
All right, Mo, thank you very much. Mikey, congratulations. Would you say that this was perhaps your best performance ever?
Definitely one of them. I think I controlled the fight from the early rounds. I kept the activity up. He's a tough fighter. He's a great fighter. He's got great skills. I was just a better fighter tonight.
Your technique was so superior, and your angles and your jabs. What enabled this all to come together against a very accomplished fighter?
I think it's the timing. I always said, I have very good timing, and it's underestimated when you're looking from outside of the ring. But when you get inside the ring with me, you find out that my timing is just a step in front of them.
You threw 783 punches compared to 400, and you connected on power shots 225 to 125. How were you able to maintain that level of activity?
Well, we trained for that for 10 weeks. We had a great training camp, great sparring. We knew that it was going to be a tough fight, so we had to be in great shape. We had to be ready to do whatever it takes to win this fight, and that's what we were able to accomplish.
You said before the fight, if you were able to punch him, it stops his offense. Was that the effect that you had this evening?
It was effective. It was part of the strategy to keep being a little bit more busier than the average fight that I have. That keeps him on the defensive side and allows me to continue my work ethic.
What do you do now? You're undefeated, 37-0. There's some big names out there, Lomachenko, Crawford, Linares. What would you like to do from here?
Anybody that wants to come join us on Showtime, they can come and give us a phone call. We're ready for anybody.
And would you like to do it at this weight, or you've considered perhaps moving up, correct?
Well, we want to look at the options. I can come down to 135 for a big important fight at lightweight. I can stay at 140, or if the opportunity is right, maybe move up to 147.
Mikey, congratulations. Super effort. Robert, congratulations. Adrian, tough night here tonight. What was the biggest difference in your mind in this fight?
First of all, I got to thank God. I got to thank all the people who came to see me lose, all the people who came to see me win, because at the end of the day, y'all the reason I make all this money. And another thing, I just want to congratulate Mikey Garcia, his team, Robert Garcia, all of them. But you know what, the fight, it was a good fight. At the end of the day, I'm a fighter. I come to fight, I come to win, and I put my heart on the line. I feel like.
AB, you kept shaking your head and talking during the fight as though you were never hurt or never backed up really by him. What was the thought process and your strategy in all of that, and how come you couldn't seem to muster when you needed that energy and that spirit that would have got you back into the fight?
Shit, it was Tom and Jerry. I had to catch the mouse.
You said it was a do-or-die fight, and unfortunately it didn't come out.
They said it's a do-or-die fight. If I fight tomorrow, then everybody in this motherfucker gonna still come see me, man. At the end of the day, listen, I'm still AB. I'm still about billions. I'm still the can, man. I'm still a fighting motherfucker, and anybody still can get it. And if you want a rematch in California, we can do it.
And what about the weight? Was it just too much weight for you to come down?
I wasn't tired. I was okay. It just he fought a better fight tonight. He was the better man tonight, and it's okay. At the end of the day, I'm still a 4-time world champion, 4 different weight classes, and when I'm done with sport, I'm gonna be in the history books.
All right, Adrian, thank you.
Thank y'all.
All right, Mo, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Jim. And Mikey Garcia, triumphant, making his way back to the dressing room. Adrian Broner not exactly endearing himself to what was a partisan crowd, I believe, for AB for most of the night as we look at the official scoring. And we'll bring in our unofficial scorer, Steve Farhood. How did you have it after 12 rounds, my friend?
Well, I had a 118-110 for Mikey Garcia. Interesting looking at the official cards. Rounds 9 through 12, even fight. 2 rounds apiece on all 3 cards. So obviously, Mikey Garcia won this fight by winning most of the earlier rounds, 1 through 8. He had a huge lead, and he was able to ride that on all 3 cards to victory.
We'll go inside the ropes, and what we're going to see is Mikey Garcia showing us about everything you'd want to see from a boxer. When he had Broner on the ropes, landing a right and then a right uppercut. That's a Mike Tyson combination that we used to see in the old days.
So I just wanted you guys to hear all of that before I gave my commentary on the 12th round. If you guys didn't see it, Adrian Broner, he started to turn it up in the 12th round, but it was just a little bit, it was too little too late. He did in the 12th round what he started to do at the end of the fight from the, I would say from the middle point on, from the 6th round on, he would turn up the action at the end of the round, which is not enough to even still a round in a fight where you're throwing very few punches. I mean, visibly less punches than your opponent. I don't know where Adrian Broner goes from here. I don't see any big name fighting him. He from this point, I think from this point forward in Adrian Broner's career, he is going to be a stepping stone, a gatekeeper, so to speak, for prospects and up and comers. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be a test to those guys. Most of those guys more than likely won't beat AB. Most of those guys won't beat AB. But this I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say about this. It kind of went the way I thought it would. I thought if both guys showed up at 100% and they both put it all on the line, and now I'm looking at the Twitter poll. 29% of people said that Adrian Broner won the fight. They're fucking retarded. Anyway, I thought if Adrian Broner would have been more aggressive and stood in the pocket, like it could have been a split decision either way, or even a draw. Adrian Broner did not let his hands go, man. He started out using lateral movement and kind of slowly but surely kind of fell back into the flat-footed, stand in front of you guy that he has been, that we've been used to seeing him be. But this man, I mean, what more can you say? If you did put some money on Adrian Broner, sorry, you lost. I mean, it was a very intriguing bet, a 5-1 underdog. I'm kind of speechless at this point, man. Not that I didn't expect Adrian Broner to win this fight. He's done too much. He's done too much in order to bounce back. I mean, you cannot rejuvenate your career, the way Adrian Broner thought that this fight would, by not taking boxing seriously until after you're forced to make weight. He was forced to make weight in this fight. You know what I'm saying? He, man, I don't know. I wouldn't say that his career is over the same way I wouldn't say Kell Brook's career is over. But so far as being a pound for pound fighter, I don't see that in Adrian Broner's future. Not at this point. If he couldn't beat a smaller guy and Mikey Garcia coming up in weight and completely dominate him and use all of his abilities and his skill set to actually beat this kid and stop him, I don't know what he's going to do with anybody else at 140 or even 147. Where Adrian Broner goes from here, I don't know. But if he's going to start taking boxing seriously, he should now, so he can at least go out on a high note. 7-8 years from now, Adrian Broner more than likely won't be fighting. I really, really think he should rethink his entire approach to the sport. But anyway, guys, that's all I have right now. I'll do a post-fight review, after this and get my final thoughts on the whole situation. But yeah, man, AB just lost his fight. I probably should have called Vegas, but anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll probably do a post fight a little bit later, but I'm out. Peace.